Welcome back to the YouTube channel of Smart Transportation Local 744. I'm Adam West. Today we're going to be looking at the self-transport and transporting other crews inside the terminal limits. Recently, as of 2023, we've amended a portion of the agreement with the paid time off for illness and wellness agreement, Section 4. The North Mid-Atlantic agreements have been changed. Paragraph A for self-transportation. As you can see, that all employees are covered underneath this agreement may be required to operate a carrier-provided motor vehicle or ATV for transporting themselves and their crew between on and off-duty locations, work sites, crew change points for the purpose of expediting switching operations and/or swapping out crews. The employee will only be required to operate vehicles and ATVs during their hours of service periods. So you got to have time left inside your hours of service in order to operate a carrier vehicle. And the requirement is that it's within the defined terminal switching limits provided by the agreement. And the next portion is about large terminals where the crew may drive themselves to the off-duty place to stay, the hotel, provided that there's enough hours of service left to do such. The other parts of the agreement that's not shown on the screens that the employees will not be required to operate vehicles that do not meet the applicable legal standards of a safe motor vehicle or ATV. Employees will not be required to operate motor vehicles, ATV, in the unsafe road conditions. The care-provided ATV will be equipped with the windshield, roof coverings, doors, dry storage compartments for purposes of storing working belongings and supplies. Employee will not be disciplined for refusing to operate any motor vehicle or ATV found in non-roadworthy or with any safety equipment defects, such as but not limited to seat belts, airbags, lights, signals, windshields, and warning lights. Employee will not be required to operate their own personal vehicle. Employees without a valid driver's license will not be considered qualified to drive. The violations of city, state law, municipality laws, well, that's the responsibility of the employee. So don't be parking the vehicle in fire lanes. The carrier will provide the appropriate insurance coverage for the employee operating the carrier-provided motor vehicle, and the CSX's sole responsibility maintaining the vehicle in a safe, roadworthy condition, including insurance coverage as well as applicable registration and inspection requirements. And the employee should be provided with instructions on how and when the carrier wants the vehicle to be secured and the intermediate stops for fuel. Employee performing the self or crew transportation will be covered by the off-track benefits covered in the collective bargaining agreement. So with the defined terminal limits here, let's look at the defined terminal limits for Lafayette. The switching limits here are for 116.9 to 123.8. This instance, we have a person drop off a crew at Farmers Crossing, which is Q115.5, which is outside of the terminal switching limits. So let's put in this claim. We're going to go to Crew Life. We're going to log in and select the Payroll Claim tab. We're going to type in the train ID. It's a yard job, subdivision K6 at Lafayette. And since we're having a kind of service 5 here, we need a yard code LAF for Lafayette. We're going to inquire, hit the search glass there. Start off with foreman. 6-digit ID number. The 5 letters of the last name. Doesn't matter about this crew ID field right there. I always put none in there. And it's a con code CA. And it's going to be a standard 8-hour penalty. T in the text box, we can get plenty of room to put in our supporting evidence. Hit the submit button. We're going to go here. Identify the issue. And the time of the issue happened. The other names, the crew that was transported. And the train was that M64217 inbound. Miss Johnson was on duty at 1430. Location of the assignment was at Lafayette. And the agreement type is going to be the illness agreement 2023. All right, the claim text box for CA. This is our time to shine to put all the evidence required inside of the claim here. Please allow a penalty day pay for the carrier's violation of the respective agreement. During switching, the claimant was provided instructions to stop switching and take the Suburban to go out to Farmers Crossing to pick up the inbound M642 and bring them to the yard office. The terminal switching limits are from Q116.87 to Q123.78. Section 4A2 states the employee will only be required to operate motor vehicles within the defined terminal switching limits. With the employee's ID numbers on the previous page, the times, actually I could put time here. And there you go. That should be enough evidence of who, what, when, where, why, and how. So we're going to hit the save button here. Text has been entered. Press submit again. And 8 hours. Got to hit submit again. There it goes. And that's the claim for operating the company vehicle for self-transport or transportating others. Thank you for watching. This is Adam West. Have a good day.